GTA 6 is gonna be the most hated game ever made. Let's be real here for just a moment. With the newest leaks, it's all but confirmed that the thing that we feared from the very start is most likely true. GTA 6 is gonna be woke. The rumors were true. It looks like it's happening. The CEO told the developers that you cannot make fun of these things. Oh, you can't say mean things about this group of people. You can't do this. That's evil. That's bad. But these certain individuals, let's make fun of them extra. Let's satirize them. Let's do everything we can to show them which side we are on and what the good guys are. It is pretty much over for GTA 6, and there's a lot more than just that, honestly. The latest GTA 6 leaks only strengthen the feeling that Rockstar Games is not going to restrain itself in anything at all. Yes, there's gonna be a lot of degeneracy, but don't you worry, there's context to this. Cruelty, complete nudity, and apparently a lot of things that will surely make rating organizations nervous. And I can only already imagine. By the way, this means that it's gonna get banned in Australia, Lamau. And I can already imagine that that will happen after the release. The media will again find a reason to make the main threat of humanity from GTA 6, and M rating will become a separate reason for scandals. I would not care about this, honestly. Do we care about the opinions of a bunch of out-of-touch 70-year-old boomers at this point, watching some stupid news channel that's probably lying no matter which side you are on? Personally, I'll pass. But in any case, while at the first glance, honestly, cruelty and all of this stuff, it does sound really good. It does sound really nice. Because GTA has always went with the times and represented culture as it is at that point. Obviously, it's a bunch of fiction too, but it did do a very good job for years representing the culture when it was released to a very fine degree. And I think that was the main reason why GTA has been honestly so successful for such a long time. But there is this one tweet that I honestly think summarizes this stuff up perfectly. Because this is what we actually can see in the raunchy leaks. And that is this comment right here. Yeah, make fun of black ghetto culture. YT redneck culture. I don't know what YT stands for, by the way. I maybe white redneck culture? I mean, redneck culture in general, I guess. Hipsters, hippies, drug addicts, but don't you dare satirize feminists and the alphabet mafia. True. We have seen at this point everything satirized, everything has been leaked to an extreme degree, and yet we don't see the special people being satirized in any way. And considering Rockstar is supposed to represent the real world, I mean, it's kind of strange that we don't see a couple of, mass actions going on here or there. It's kind of strange that we don't see any of that. And the reason why we don't see any of that particular stuff is obviously because the rumors were true. Rockstar is not gonna allow anything bad to happen to them. Remember the speculation about the Pride event and stuff? That's probably gonna be in the game. And it's probably gonna be invulnerable. I mean, we don't have any confirmation for that, but at this point, I mean, it's kind of safe to assume, or maybe that's gonna be DLC. Who honestly knows at this point? Rockstar is greedy as all hell can be. The Rockstar situation, honestly, at this point after this, is worse than Asmongold's relationship with his very own Chinese spy. This line says more than a million words. It's over. Oh yeah. And people are now obviously wanting GTA 6 to fail massively. Previously, people were kind of like, yes, anti-consumer, $100% dollar price, no gameplay footage, bad rumors, nothing addressed. Yes, we kind of don't want you really to succeed. GTA 6 is going to succeed no matter what. Sadly, we can't really stop it, but we can make it as bad as possible. And honestly, at this point, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Obviously, I am fully at the side of the leaker. Rockstar can go F themselves. Take-Two can go F themselves. And the CEO can keep crashing out all he wants. Okay? He's probably this close to hiring the Pinkertons and knocking on doors at this point. They're already doing that to a degree, but with just lawyers, no force at the moment. And I think this meme is great. 500k views, by the way. I want GTA 6 to fail. But GTA 6 failing would have devastating impact on the entire industry because investors' confidence would completely evaporate. I mean, seriously, you did not have to glaze it so much for me. That sounds amazing. Because, by the way, all the money put into gaming would evaporate in less than a nanosecond if GTA 6 reported not sufficient enough sales. Patty, I just said I wanted it to fail. You don't have to convince me. And that, I mean, this is great convincing. Okay, it's great. Honestly, amazing. Take-Two has received court approval to subpoena X over the CyberLeague account as part of its investigation into GTA 6 leaks. The subpoena could require X to provide information that may help Take-Two identify the person or people behind the account. At this point, with how much, by the way, attention there is to this, and I mean, what people expect Twitter to do at this point, I think Twitter's gonna fight this. I think Twitter is not gonna just give over their information, like, for example, Microsoft or Discord probably already had it pre-ready just to give it over faster. Okay, that's probably it's probably gonna be interesting what actually happens with this. But they are wasting their time. The leaker has previously stated that he does not have an X account, which is kind of strange because there was supposed to be an account, but I don't know. In any case, we also had the newest leaks are of the beach and of a strip club, or just a club, I guess, in general. And I have to say, it's very interesting, to be honest. The beach, I honestly think, if you haven't seen that, is a massive fail. It is not even close to what we had initially in the promo materials. The beach situation is really bad, in my honest opinion. Now, granted, it's not night and day from what we got first shown in the not real gameplay teaser, but it's not even close to it. And I think it's done very poorly, by the way. It kind of reminds me of Vice City or San Andreas gangs where they just like huddle up and they're just kind of there and you know it's a gang and that's kind of it. I think it's funny. The beach is really bad. It is very more sparse. There's very less people than you saw in the trailer, obviously. And you have these groups of people that are just randomly moving somewhere. They're just randomly moving here, there, and blah, blah, blah. It is very apparent that this is not even close to real life. You got like these groups of 4 to sometimes even it seems like 8-ish people, and they're just randomly moving. And they're not even moving down the beach. You don't. Listen, I don't know about you. Maybe you live in a country that doesn't have beaches per se like that. You're not next to the ocean, which is understandable. A lot of people aren't. But as someone who lives 15, 20-ish worst case scenario minutes from the ocean, I can tell you it's not exactly not exactly crouching in on us for one. But that's a different story. Well, I'm out. That's joke, YouTube. Relax. Relax. The cows, they're bad. Yes, let's get rid of the cows. Anyway. There's always someone going down the beach. There's people running down the beach. There's people just walking down the beach. Couples and shit like that. Women love the beach. Women love to go to the beach and hold hands and whatnot. It's really great. And we didn't see any of that. There is not any of that happening. There's just these large groups of people randomly going through each other, and a couple of people maybe just sitting and lying down. It is a massive disappointment. The beach is a super disappointment. And this makes me actually fear for the whole environment, that it feels just kind of super fake, honestly. It kind of currently is giving me that vibe. And then there's the other part, the strip club, or just the club, I guess. And that one is noticeably interesting because the quality of that stuff is way, way higher and better than anything else. The game actually looks high fidelity there. It looks noticeably better than anything that we have seen previously. And while that does seem good, I will say one thing. Uh I think they're doing a trick there, or maybe multiple tricks. Like they just if when you enter the strip club, or just the club again, that everything, that the world just around you completely vanishes or something like that, and it's only that place active. They're doing a trick there because the graphics there are so much better than anything else. Now, granted, there is a possibility that that place is always pre-rendered, and that there's literally never an alternative event. I mean that place literally never changes. No one walks. All the same people are always going to be there, no matter day or night, no matter what. They're always going to be there. The same people, the same actions, the same stuff. So, it's impressive when you first look at it, but if you have been there once, you're going to notice that nothing ever changes. So, I think that's going to be the situation. The graphics for GTA 6 are, well, as fake as I guess honestly they get. CyberLeak sends a new message in the latest GTA 6 clip threatening to leak a major story spoiler. That's right. People was previously speculating that he cannot play Lucia, but I mean, that seems to be false. Do you want Lucia a lead prologue? CyberLeak has been evading spoilers. LC, I think that means Lucia just cannot. Oh no, wait, that's CyberLeak. I'm an idiot. Just cannot make the decision, so a poll is required. Plus, to show support, at least 10 gamers. Yeah, we know this. One guy, I think, has shown up, which is kind of funny. And boys, remember, at the end of the day, anyone who is defending this and saying that the leaks are bad just really loves and enjoys the taste of boot. We all know this. It's their favorite food. They just can't get enough of the boot. Be sure to say kind words to all your favorite GTA coverage accounts. They work so hard. They try so blah blah blah. I hate this. Every single kind text. I have read this like 4 times in different videos already. I still can't read it. Why am I so bad at life? In times like these, means the world to each one of us. Guys, please like the video because my life is so hard, as you can probably tell. It's just really, oil rigs, be damned, you have nothing on how hard it is to tweet once a day. Or maybe once every 2 days if you're feeling lazy. It's the hardest. Also being paid by Rockstar directly, because this guy is, by the way. Yeah, give love to the Twitter people giving you news. Wah, so pathetic. This is just so out of touch. To unironically post something like this, again, it's been 3 days since I have seen this post, but it still just boggles my mind. How can someone be this absolutely out of touch? In any case, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and have a nice day. Bye.